You're listening to Daybreak USA.
Oh, we are living the dream. Chris Barnes and John DeMaster here. Hello, friends.
We're also
Hello,
awesome.
Angie.
All right, I want to know about the best place to go in the country to vacation and the worst. So let's start with that. And then I do want to talk about that YouTube prank I think is very dangerous. I want parents and grandparents to know about it. And then a recall on something you may have in your freezer. I know we have it in our freezer. My kids love these. So let's start with you, Chris.
Okay, well, this is to help Americans figure out what city they might want to go to, based on the ratio of the amount and variety of fun that the city offers, while also being cost effective. So these are like the best deals if you want fun. Actually, why don't we go to the bottom of the list first? Because Wallet Hub crunched all the numbers and picked 150 of the largest U.S. cities and ranked them. Now, at the bottom of the list, okay, these would be the least fun for the money. I'm going to go from 145 to 150. Ontario, California, Fontana, California, Chula Vista, California, Fremont, California. What's the problem with California, huh? I thought it was a fun place, but
Yeah.
bottom four. Then Yonkers, New York, number 149 on the list of 150. And then 150 is Oxnard, California,
Oh,
the least
what?
desirable place to go for the money if you're
it's
looking
right
for
on the
fun.
coast. It's military and farming around there. And we stayed at a beach house for spring break, and it was one of our favorite destinations ever. It was like fairly economical. Like right up the beach, right up the coast is Malibu, where you'll pay 4 times as much to stay on the beach. We got like a beach house for just over $200. I mean, that's great for like a big beach house. Are you kidding me? Malibu would have been like 1,200.
Well, I guess it has to be like based on what you're really looking for, because they crunch numbers based on things like number of fitness centers per capita, average open hours of the breweries in the city.
No,
So,
if you're a farmer, you
those
don't need a gym. You're working out every
Exactly.
day.
Yes. And maybe you want to go for quiet. So actually, not surprising. That's why I did the bottom of the list first.
Okay,
because the
top of the
ones
list?
are not that surprising.
Okay.
The number 5, Salt Lake City. Number 4, New Orleans. Number 5, Salt Lake City. Number 4, New Orleans. Number 3, Miami. Number 2, Orlando. And number 1, Las Vegas.
How
I could have
funny.
done that. I could have put this list together without doing any research whatsoever.
We're going to
You can put
Orlando
it-
for fall break, so we're going from the bottom to the top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oxnard to Orlando. And they both start with O, so have a good time.
All right, this wedding ring, John, that was lost 37 years ago. What's the deal?
Yes. It is. I love these stories because it's been returned to its owner after a scuba diver finds it in the waters last month. And then they put it on social media to figure out who the owner is. The diving instructor gave the ring back to Augustin Alagia on Monday at his bar in a village near the northeastern city of Zaragoza.
Whoa.
Zaragoza? It starts
Yeah.
with a Z.
Yeah.
Anyways, after finding it, the ring last month, he posted a picture of it on the internet and gave the date inscribed on it, which was February of 1979, then asked people to share the post. More than 80,000 people did, and in the process found the owner. How cool is that? And then
That's
at the end of the
really
day,
cool.
they lost it while swimming several months after they got married. So, yeah, it really had been lost for like 37 years.
My dad, he lost his water skiing and he never got a new one. I think my parents were married like 20 years. Anyway, that one's never been found and probably never will. All right, let's talk about this. Well, you know what? I'm going to skip ahead because I want to make sure I have time to talk about this with you guys. This is a lot more serious. So, John, you and I discussed it a few weeks ago. It's called the choking game. Kids see it on
Oh, yes.
YouTube, and then they choke themselves, and then they feel euphoric, but sometimes they don't come back to. So this little 11-year-old boy, his mom was making breakfast for school, and he tried it out in his closet with a rope, and he had 3 younger siblings watching him, and they ran and told mom he was trying to get the rope off, but he couldn't get it off. They were a little afraid because they knew something bad had happened. Mom comes, gets the rope off. He dies 4 days later in the hospital. So he saw it on YouTube, and apparently kids are showing each other this game. In fact, I did an interview with a mom who lost her daughter to this game. And then last week I was talking about it, and another one of my guests on the show said, oh, one of my daughter's friends told her about this fun game. She came home and said, Mom, I left. She was playing this game where she was choking herself. So just let your kids know that if they're seeing this on YouTube, you can die. A lot of the kids do not regain consciousness. So anyway, this little 11-year-old boy.
Who referred to it as a fun game?
The kids.
Oh, okay. But I mean, who related to you in that terminology?
Oh, my guest said her daughter had a friend who was 2 years older who she was at her house, and she said, I have this fun game, and she went in the corner and grabbed around her neck and pressed her arms in the corner in order to lose consciousness, and then you feel euphoria. Yeah, because your body's trying to like revive itself.
Yeah, right. You might, if you're lucky, you feel euphoria, and if you're not lucky,
you feel
nothing.
Mm-hmm. All right, what is being recalled, John?
Nearly 10,000 cases of those Eggo Nutri-Grain whole wheat waffles might have in your freezer.
Let go that Eggo.
Let go that Eggo. Kellogg announced on its website that the recall takes place in 25 states. And Angie, it's all because of listeria and fears of listeria.
All right, let's save the kids give breakup advice, because listening to these kids explain breaking up, it's so interesting because they're so much more intelligent when it comes to emotions and relationships than many of us are. How about this ultra runner who set a record, and he was fueled by bacon, spree candy, and beer?
Yeah, this guy, he ran the Appalachian Trail in the quickest time ever, covering 2,190 miles, which covers 14 states, in 45 days, 22 hours, and 38 minutes. And he didn't drink a lot of beer, but he capped every day with beer. And during the day, all he pretty much ate was some energy-providing candy, including typical candy, like Three Musketeers bars and stuff like that. He also brought some bacon.
In his pockets.
Of course,
yes.
I think
what man doesn't run with bacon in his pockets? Are you kidding me? Thanks, guys.
I got bacon in my pocket now.
I know you do. Oh, gosh. Well, that was fun. Was that fun?
All right. Bacon. I like bacon.
Was that fun?
Yeah, I had fun.
All right. I did too. I rolled on this one. So let's upload it to our fantastic YouTube channel. Find us, Daybreak USA.
So the world can see us.